Hello everyone and welcome to another historic video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Gates in historic format. It's been a long time since I've done a Gates deck. I'm pretty sure last time I played Gates was 2023. So it's been quite a long time since I played with Gates. But I wanted to check out the Gates because there's some improvements to be made with the Modern Horizons 3 cards. So that's why I wanted to check it out today. And the two cards that I'm going to be checking out are the Malevolent Rumble and the Sowing Mycospawn. So what's really cool about the Malevolent Rumble, we do play a lot of permanents in this deck that you can abuse of. Obviously, in a maze deck, just being able to grab a land is pretty good. But it also fuels Shifting Woodland, which you can use it for Primeval Titan if it ever goes to the graveyard. Now, how do we get this one copy of Shifting Woodland in the deck? Well, we have this card called Sowing Mycospawn that's going to be able to get you Shifting Woodland, but that's really not going to be the main focus. But I just wanted to point out that that option is there. And post-sideboard, especially in Best of 3, you can also Sowing Mycospawn, grab a Bajuka Bog that's in the sideboard, that you can use it against other decks that are relying on their graveyard. But most importantly, the Sowing Mycospawn is going to be able to grab the Baldur's Gate. And what's really nice is the Sowing Mycospawn is actually putting lands onto the battlefield without saying that it's going to come in tapped, opposite of Primeval Titan. Primeval Titan says that the land is going to come in tapped. So the Sowing Mycospawn can grab the Baldur's Gate, and if you have extra 2 mana, you can immediately spend it, especially if you have a lot of gates already on the battlefield. So that's something that you can do. But ultimately, you're gonna want 10 different gates on the battlefield so that once you use the Maze's End, you get to automatically win, which is especially powerful versus some blue-white control decks. So thanks to that, I'm gonna be hopping over to some Historic Best of 3 to show you guys how that does. So let's open her. Right. I think I'm gonna mulligan this one. No Greenland. Much better. Yeah, much better. Get these down. And we can land the One Ring next turn. This comes in tapped. And we pass. Okay, so this is a combo deck, I think. Might be a creativity deck. Circuitous Route. Man, One Ring is pretty bad, huh? So Baldur's Gate. And let's just grab like the 1-ofs. I mean, we have a lot of lands, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it seems like it's like a creativity deck. Oh, wow. Okay. That is slightly concerning. So we can generate 5. Let's actually try to generate green. Okay. Am I gonna die next turn? I don't know. Gate down for next turn. Hopefully we don't die. Don't regret my decision of not playing the other One Ring, so... Wink wink. You know what? That's not bad. Yeah, you know what? That's not bad. It could have been worse, you know? Could have been worse. Definitely could have been worse. This actually exiles permanence, huh? Hmm. How do I want to do this? I don't think we have a white one. This is definitely concerning though because of Ashen Rider. Maybe I'll... Maybe I'll try that. I don't know. We gotta somehow deal with this Ilharg, you know? Yeah, I don't know. This way they have to get rid of both my Maze's End. We have so much land. It's actually crazy how much land we got. I mean, I guess we can just block the Ilharg. Opponent, you're dead? Am I crazy? Right? Okay. Oh, it's not. This card isn't when it leaves the battlefield, it exiles. Okay, it's only when it dies. I see. Much worse than I thought. Gaze of Blaze good. I might consider Assassin's Trophy. I like all the greedy cards. I think that's about it. I'll cut like 2 copies of Circuitous Route. Ooh. We're going second. We're on the draw. Hopefully we draw. Hopefully we draw land. I mean, that's definitely not land that I was hoping for. Ooh. I don't know how, There's 41 lands in the deck, you know, we have a 55% chance of drawing a land. I don't understand. I don't get it. Frankly, I don't understand. It just makes no sense. Spelunking or sowing Mycospawn? It doesn't guarantee me a land because I really want to go escape to the wilds next turn, so I think it's probably better to sowing Mycospawn here. We want a green red. Whoops. We also need a board wipe. We also need some board wipes at the moment. Opponent passes. Escape to the wilds. There it is. So I can play 2 lands this turn. I'll drop this and I'll actually drop the tap land and pass a turn. So the Gates Ablaze is doing what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're doing 6 damage with the Gates Ablaze. It can be 7 if I play the Mycospawn first. Well, they have a lot of lands. I mean, mana. Hope no Ulamog comes down. That'd be kind of brutal. Yeah, that would be kind of weird. Like, if a Ulamog shows up. Given their mana, I wouldn't even be surprised. Yikes! I lost, right? No way. I mean, I can kind of stall. I have 2 1 rings. Maybe I can stall. That's crazy. How much is this tapping for? 5 mana? Okay, so I can play 1 ring here. I don't think I can play Primeval Titan and then tap, right? Yeah, I don't have enough, Actually, hold up. This requires 3 taps, and I only have 5 mana. Yeah, I can't do it. So we grab a Maze's End. Oh, we actually already have a Maze's End. So Guildgate. And that. And we'll just play 1 ring out. Buy some turns. Now, it's actually pretty important that this Primal Titan lives. Worm Coil Engine? Sure, I'll take that. I'll attack with you. Oh my god. That was kind of crazy, right? Giganta. I would have definitely kept this hand if these were green lands. We'll see. Hand is kind of slow, so we'll have to see. Hand is very slow. Oh, we're against a hammer time. Even worse. Even worse. Right, even worse. At least the Malevolent Rumble kind of buys your turn. Wow. Wombo combo. Wombo combo. Well, we had a really slow start, though. I mean, to be fair, we had a really slow start, you know? So this is a guaranteed damage. I can't stop it because they got 2 creatures. Okay. I mean, just have it all. Okay. Fatal Push. Assassin's Trophy. Brotherhood's End. Flame Sweep. -2 Circuitous Route. -2 Sowing Mycospawn. Copy of Escape to the Wild. Ulamog out. Spelunking out. And we'll cut a Kami. Okay, well, we do have an Assassin's Trophy. That's kind of cool. We gotta draw a board wipe. You know? I don't know how good that means when they have a Colossus Hammer there. We'll see. Baldur's Gate. We'll just try to land the One Ring as soon as possible. Stoneforge Mystic. Dissection Tool. Question is, do I go One Ring next turn? Or this turn? Let's just go this turn. We definitely need our board wipe as fast as possible. I'm gonna be real. It's gonna be pretty important that we get our board wipe as soon as possible.
Nothing can break our bond. The hunt isn't over until I bloody.
We have like 12 copies of board wipe. We have 12 copies of board wipe. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get there. I'm gonna be honest with you. No board wipes. There's 0 board wipes at the moment. Well, here goes nothing. Ooh. Okay, I think that's game, right? We just couldn't find any board wipe, which is a bit sad. Let's see if there were any board wipes there. We did get a Fatal Push, but we can't play it, unfortunately. Our only tap land was Plaza of Harmony and Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be like that. We're playing a Yorion deck, even though there's like 12 copies of board wipe, there's a good chance you might never draw it. That is actually the whole reason why there's so many of them in the deck too. Because we are a Yorion deck, you know? Okay, that's a keep. forest. This is another Grazer was actually pretty bad. So we're playing against Mono Green Devotion this time. No. Any lands? 55% chance of drawing a land. Even Interrupter. I'm actually surprised they just played it out, by the way. So here I am going to play the One Ring. If they even interrupted me again, that's fine. We have a Gates of Blaze. They're passing again. Triple Aven Interrupters. Okay, I think it's time. I think it's time. Feels good. Skyclave Apparition. On the One Ring. Yeah, we can't leave up. Let's just not think about it. Just slam down Primal Titan. I was thinking about like going Escape to the Wilds. Maybe we get some lands and that'll be able to make 6 mana with the Baldur's Gate and then play the Primal Titan. But you know, at that point, it's just too confusing. When we can just slam down Primal Titan and then just win the game next turn, you know? Okay, so this is like Death and Taxes, right? Death and Taxes. Just bring all the board wipes. We have a lot of them. Like I said from previous game, we got 11 copies of board wipe plus Fatal Push. We're gonna trim some Circus Route, Sowing Mycospawn, Spelunking, Malevolent Rumble, Ulamog, and go. Fantastic. Fantastic. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to bottom the Ugin. I think it's a bit too slow. Bottom the Archon. Okay. We're gonna need to see a land. Again. We have 55% chance of drawing a land. Unfortunately, it's a top land, but that'll do. I feel like in... I don't know how I feel about the 3-tree battalion unless they also play Collected Company. I think in a attack-style deck, it's much better to have a Collected Company, in my opinion. We'll go with the Sowing Mycospawn because even if this gets countered, we can still put a land onto the battlefield, which is pretty good, especially considering that we have 4 gates now. So Wow. That's really good for me. So, Gates Ablaze. And we'll have 4 mana. Exile target non-token creature. If the gift was promised... Okay, so they're just blanking it. Okay, I see. Oh, we don't have 4 mana. We only have 3 mana. Okay. I'll leave the Arboreal Grazer for a later date. No blocks. Okay, now we got double 4 mana. Actually... No, I can't do that, huh? Yeah, I have to Baldur's Gate first. Fine. Might have to chump block the Paradise Druid now. I think we're just taking a little bit too much damage. We can go Circuitous. If they have another Even Interrupter, we can then go either the Escape or the One Ring. Wow. Archon. Okay, Archon is actually pretty good. That is actually pretty good. I think we just go Yorion here, just as a blocker. Maybe I could have also just gone One Ring. Draw, play the Yorion. That actually loses to another Even Interrupter play, though. Yeah, this is a little bit problematic because of Archon. I think we're supposed to just escape to the wilds. Try to look for another, you know... None of that, actually. I was looking for another board wipe, but... I mean, that is 5 cards deeper. We're 5 cards deeper there. Not bad. Do we have any white? We don't have any white swords. We'll play the Guild Gate in case we draw Farewell. Archon is crazy good against our deck. Another path. I feel like at this point, we really need to draw a board wipe. Otherwise, we lose the game. Okay, Fatal Push is kind of sick. So I can Malevolent Rumble and then Fatal Push the following turn. Feels bad. Definitely a pretty close game here. Right at 6-2. Maybe the first Gates Ablaze was a little bit too early, but man, we have a lot of board wipe where this kind of problem shouldn't really be happening anyways. My honest opinion. Ugin. Well, let's pray that they don't have another Aven Interrupter. They did play a lot of Aven Interrupter. Okay, very nice. Pretty cool deck. Second. Pretty slow. This is fantastic. This might be wrong, but we'll see. Mountain from a prismatic vista. Okay. Season Pyro. Oh, it's this kind of deck. It's a shifting woodland deck. Baldur's Gate. Yeah, we don't have a Bazooka Bog in the main deck, unfortunately. Do we have double green? We do. Okay, a little bit alarming. 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 gates. Shifting Woodland coming out next turn. I'm scared. Yep. If we live a turn, we have a chance, but probably not. We shall see. Please don't kill me. They can become an Emrakul. And we're gonna take 12 damage. Well. Ooh, Boseiju. That's actually pretty good. Because my Maze's Mind, actually, Maze's End comes in tapped, right? So... I would need to draw exactly 1 ring to survive a turn. Pretty good. Pretty good opponent. Boseiju was actually the perfect card there. Well. Let's just hope we find ourselves with the 1 ring. And there we go. We found the 1 ring. Still not in the clear because technically they can still Ulamog and we die. Yeah, still not in the clear. We're still a little bit struggling. Okay, we find Ulamog. I'm a bit scared. Because we could just die to Ulamog the Defiler. Let's just hope that that's not the case. They find Aatroxa. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, Aatroxa is not an Ulamog. That is totally a-okay. Okay, thank the Lord. Okay, we're gonna need a Bajuka Bog. We're gonna also need Pitting Needle. And 2 copies of Disruptor Flute. Probably Assassin's Trophy pretty good. Farewell is also fantastic. We're gonna cut 2 roots. Escape to Mycospawn. Actually, Mycospawn can find the Bajuka Box, so probably not. Cut Spelunking. I'm gonna cut... Probably Gates of Blaze is bad, I'm gonna say. I'll have 2, but Gates of Blaze is probably not that good. I'll cut a Malevolent Rumble. We're missing a green source, but I believe in our 42 land deck, in drawing a land, hopefully. No. Come on. Give me a green source. Okay, we find a Bajuka Bog. I'm gonna stall a turn with this. What is it called? Shifting Woodland. So basically this is coming down like far, far into the future when they use up their 2-mana cards or things like that to put more cards in the yard. And then we put our Bajuka Bog there. Hmm. 3-mana looting. Perfect. Greenland. Let's go. Greenland? Oh my god, we're finding everything but a Greenland. How is that even possible? Thran? Wow. I didn't expect that. Okay, that's really bad. Yeah, that's really, really bad. A Tolly? A Tolly? Man, we're just not finding anything. I think we still play a gate here. Ah, man. I boarded out a lot of, I still have 2 farewells, actually. Maybe we'll get a farewell. But it's definitely not looking good. Do I have to play an untapped land here? So I can draw. And I draw 2 next turn. Play Orion. Bounce these 2. And then Pitting Needle call. They can become an Omniscience as well. Man. That's rough. I think we lost. I don't see a way out. Unless we get exactly farewell here, I don't think we can win. We lost. Okay, that card is insane. And I definitely didn't think that they would play it. But I don't think it changes my sideboarding at all. I did have a really, really slow start too, so... Oh my god, another hand with just... What's going on? I just can't find green land for the past 2 games. This is insane. Yeah, this is insane. Okay, we have at least a turn here. They got the shifting woodland, but we do have Swing Mycospawn coming down next turn, so hopefully we have a turn. The thing is, like, we're so far away from winning the game. We didn't really ramp too much, right? Wow. So, we have to kill this, obviously. Otherwise, we lose the game. And... I'll probably just go... do this. Do we want another land, or... maybe we just want one ring here? The Haywire is pretty annoying. I can't really stop it. I'll just call the Haywire Might. Because if they sacrifice a Haywire, they can use the Shifting Woodland. Well, not technically, but it'll contribute to it because it's an artifact. Why is this game so tough? Right? Season Pyro. Need a farewell. Yeah, need a farewell. And we pass. Okay, Shifting Woodland is unlocked again. It's a little bit looking a little bit dire. You know? They got a Boseiju for Disruptor Flute, maybe? I think the best outcome may be here, like, more lands. More lands. I mean, we'll Titan. So they're gonna try to get rid of a Disruptor Flute next turn. I'm assuming. Spelunking. Okay, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Might lose the game here. Let's see. Who knows? I'm gonna put something down. Emrakul. That's not bad. You know, that's not bad. Yeah, that's definitely not bad. Double Boseiju though, kind of a concern. Emrakul is definitely not bad. So currently we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 guild gates. Let's start things with drawing a bunch of cards. We'll play the Simic Guild Gate. Play that. Play the Titan. Could I have won? I don't think I could have won because of Boseiju. Then play the One Ring. I think I actually made a mistake. I should have grabbed the maze. Oh man, that's actually such a mistake. That's actually such a mistake. What am I doing? I just like blanked out. Okay, it actually didn't matter in the end. We actually need to find a farewell at the moment. Okay. Attack. Yeah, almost made a mistake. I should have grabbed the Maze's End last turn, so... Yeah, I mean, definitely my bad. But... we have still prevailed. Very close game. Man. That's crazy. Right, so we went 3-2 with this deck. How was it? It was okay. It was okay. I actually had to go up on a copy of Farewell because even with Chandra, Brotherhood's End, Flame Sweep, 4 copies of Gates of Blaze, it still felt like it wasn't enough consistently drawing into board wipe. I would like to draw at least 2 board wipes per game, so I decided to add another copy of a Farewell. The Bojuka Bog was great. We played against a popular deck that was trying to cheat out God Pharaoh's Gift. So I was pretty happy with the copy of a Bojuka Bog here. And I was very happy with the Sowing Mycospawn, being able to grab any land, even if we sideboard in these cards. Bojuka Bog, this basically acts as a consistent way of getting the Bojuka Bog down on the battlefield. A lot of times it's just going to be either Bojuka Bog or it's going to be the Baldur's Gate. But now that I think about it, is it wrong? Is it wrong to not play a copy of Cavern of Souls for the Primal Titan? This does actually saturate the land base into non-guild gates. I wasn't very impressed with the Shifting Woodland, I'm gonna be honest with you. So maybe you get rid of a Shifting Woodland and put a copy of Cavern of Souls and call it a day. The Malevolent Rumble was actually pretty good. But I think I'm most impressed with the Sowing Mycospawn, being able to just grab any lands. I think that's fantastic. And even if it gets countered, right, you can still put a land into the battlefield. So I really like this card a lot. The One Ring, despite the nerf, just because the Gates deck just provides way too much mana source, the nerf didn't really feel like there was any nerf anyways. So the One Ring was pretty good there. And 3 copies of Spelunking was okay. It did win me the game in the last match, letting me attack with the Primal Titan, grabbing the Maze's End. Despite kind of misplaying there, I needed to grab a Maze's End with the Primal Titan, but I forgot to. So yeah, 2025, Gates still kind of works. It still kind of works. Against like super top tier decks, like Sacrifice for instance, it can be a little bit slow, but we also did kind of drew pretty poorly, not being able to draw any board wipes at all, multiple times. Especially Farewell, now that we have another copy of Farewell, maybe that's actually a lot better. But multiple times, even against the top tier deck, it came down to wire. If I actually untapped, I would have won. I think it might be a little bit too slow against Mono Green Devotion, but everything else kind of doable, especially post-sideboard. So yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.